Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to today's webinar. My name's Trevor Peters. I'm with Onpassive Power. Here is my compatriot, Mr. Kevin Sanders. I see him there right next to me. How's it going, everybody? So today, um, we're going to do something a little bit different and new and cool, I think. We're going to go through some of the sources that all of the Onpassive content is currently available to us as founders and even publicly. Um, Not so much the confidential stuff of founders for sure, but you'll get to see um, from the perspective of just a regular person. So without further ado, let's roll on. Share my screen again here. All right. So that was one of the videos that Onpassive has posted. Um, you can see our YouTube channel here. So that video can be found right here on Onpassive's very own blog. I just downloaded it a few minutes ago so I could play it on here. You can see some of the things that the blog goes through. They've got a diverse list over here under the categories that are dealing with Onpassive, Go Founders, regular videos, testimonials, posts from the community, um, posts on marketing and artificial intelligence. And these are the top posts from each of those categories here. As you can see, pretty interesting stuff, very well put together. That's just one of the aspects that can all be found at right here, gofounders.net. If anybody has their personal link, this will lead you to this point, and you can see down here on the bottom, all of these different icons lead you to these different places. So let's go ahead and start with the next one here is the Facebook group. This is their Facebook page. I apologize for the Onpassive community as a whole. You can see they have up-to-date posts. This was just today, a little bit earlier, first thing this morning. Everything's live and in action. All right, let's go on to the next one here, the Twitter account. Now, I'm the first person to say I don't follow all of these by any means. I'm lucky if I get in a couple hours of Facebook a day. I'm more in the community section, which actually, let's go back to the blog here and we'll take a look at that in the Onpassive Go Founders Only site. So this is some of the things here that you see in the community that each of the founders has put together and posted in there, and it gets shared here in the blog. And it's a pretty cool introspective perspective from us to the rest of whoever is going to be viewing this in the future. And it creates a longevity for each of us that choose to involve ourselves at this starting point going forward, which will be part of our legacy. Excuse me, going forward. Hey, Kevin, you want to speak a couple of words here for a second while I'm going through some of this stuff? I got to get a drink of water.
Sure, no problem. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir. Go for it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. So I couldn't attend last couple of weeks because I'm in transitioning on my housing. I'm actually staying in a homeless shelter right now, which is different to say the least. But, we're rolling with the changes. I still have my job and I have on passive. So my future looks bright. So I'm basically going from the bottom all the way to the top. So,
Wow, what a story, brother.
yeah, I mean, I've been there before. I've been homeless on and off for 10 years. So I'm kind of used to it. I mean, it's not really fun, but I can deal with it. But again, it's because I didn't set myself up uh, for life. Basically, I wanted to be a rock and roll drummer, and I was hell bent on that, and I was like that or nothing. So I never got a trade or something to fall back on, so to speak. As my
Well,
parents wish I took a plan B, but I didn't.
well, not only could you be a rock and roll drummer, but you could also teach drumming to many people now with some of the tools that On Passive is going to offer.
Exactly, and that's my route now because before, I was struggling, working, making minimum wage, trying to get a drum set, which are expensive, having a place to house it. With on passive, I'll be able to buy whatever drum set I want, buy a house, buy a studio, and go online and teach people and stuff. So yeah, it's a beautiful way of doing it. It's a roundabout way, but it'll work.
Yeah, check this thing out. I don't know if you can see the screen, but this is
Yeah,
something that On Passive recently posted on their um, LinkedIn page.
yeah, I
I'll let
think
it.
I
I'll let it
saw
play
that.
a
Yeah,
couple of
yeah,
times
yeah,
just so you can see. It's only like 6 seconds long, but I really think that's pretty amazing. That's pretty cool.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I go on LinkedIn a lot and share and stuff.
All right, on to the next thing here. Yeah, like I was saying, here we are on LinkedIn. There's all kinds of videos in here.
Yeah, and
Everything
all you got to do is
up to
like
date.
and share or comment. I mean, it helps us all.
Yep.
Even just a like.
In fact, I got to catch up on that here.
Yeah, I just try when I log in to Go Founders, I go to the bottom there, and I go to the blog, and I like everything, and
Hang on a second.
yeah,
You, go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
yeah, I basically go down the list for the blog. I like everything, and it'll tell you if you voted already. So then once it starts saying you already voted, then I know I've done everything below that. So then I go to Twitter. I have a Twitter account on Passive Power, so and I go there and I like and I retweet and stuff. I'm not really big on Twitter, but I do have a Twitter account. And then I go to Facebook, of course, and I like Go Founders and on Passive. Again, like, share, comment. It helps us all. It just builds the algorithm to see on on passive online presence. So it helps everybody.
This is
And I'm
where I like to spend a lot of my time. Is on YouTube. There's
yeah,
so much content here on YouTube. These are some of the pages that I recommend following, especially if you are a founder already.
yeah.
These folks are such knowledgeable people. Jeffrey Morlock there, you see Dr. Bill Williams as well. Marina Favet exploding Africa right now. This is the On Passive main site right here.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorites is this gentleman, Bill Musk. Look at how many videos he's got. He puts out a blog video or two, sometimes multiple videos daily, and
Yeah.
it's a pretty cool YouTube channel. I like watching his videos. They're shortened to a point. And look at this on Passive Nation approaching 350 videos. Some of those were daily videos that Mike Ellis did a while back there. um, but yeah, there's everything's in line and looking like a well-oiled machine. Some of the other cool things here. This is officially for co-founders in Instagram here. Some of the different things that they have. I haven't even looked at IGTV or tagged yet, but just kind of shows the progression that we we have gone through in the formulation of photos. Pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram too, but Instagram is I don't really understand Instagram, but I try to do my part.
It's basically just a picture, and
Yeah,
then
you just
people
post
can
pictures.
like it or heart it or share it,
Right.
whatever you like. I think it's a valuable resource for us as founders to be able to promote the company that we are aligned with for our future, you know.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, the more you get the word out and people constantly see Onpassive, it's only going to help us.
Trim URL, AI driven services. I mean, this is where it's at. This is going to make an impact worldwide.
Oh yeah.
Um, no doubt about it. So let me stop the screen share here, and we'll just kind of chill here for a little bit and we can talk a little bit more. If anybody wants to look at any more of that stuff that's here, it looks like James is the only one that's here. But yeah, if anybody wants to look at any more of that stuff, you're more than welcome to. I can get some links uh, put together. I'll put them in the description of the YouTube box or in the Facebook group. That's where I'll put it.
Yeah.
Let me start my video here. Room's kind of a mess. We're getting ready for a yard sale tomorrow, so I'm in orbit
Yeah.
again.
In orbit. There you go. Yeah, it's raining like cats and dogs here in Miami. So.
Yeah, I heard that's an unfortunate thing happening in numerous places around the world currently. Too much rain or lack of rain
Or
uh,
fires in the west, or
yeah,
yeah, the people that need the rain aren't getting it, and you know, it's like wow, I wish we could give them some of our rain.
the world is truly shifting.
Yep. Did you go to the webinar yesterday?
Oh, it was fantastic. You
Yeah,
know,
it was amazing.
without putting ourselves in jeopardy too much.
Right.
Let's not talk about any of that. But I did get my question asked, and I think I could share that. I'll have to remember the answer. Um,
Yeah.
it's in the
Well, it's on the
leadership
recording.
council
The
there.
recording's in the back office. So
Yeah, right. The recording is in the back
yeah,
office. But
yeah.
yeah, I asked about if classes about artificial intelligence and robotics will be part of the O Academy, the on Passive Academy. And pretty much in short order, Ash said definitely in a digital format at
Mhm.
first, and then in university format where teachers, the university will be free for all to attend, and the teachers will be employees of Onpassive. So
And
that's
they'll get
pretty
paid
spectacular. Yep,
probably better than they are now, which is amazing. So
no
that
doubt.
in itself was great. So you said James is here?
James Williams, yes, sir. How's it going, kind sir? You're welcome to speak.
Going great this
It's an
evening.
open
Going great.
forum.
It's going great this evening. I'm enjoying listening to y'all.
How long have you been a founder for? When did you decide you were in it to win it?
It's been a while. Directly under Kevin,
Yeah.
so it's been quite a while.
Yeah, he's been with me for a long time.
So you've
Yep,
seen it
yep. In
germinate
it to win it.
and sprout and
Yep.
blossom, and now it's about to shoot up to 90 feet, as we heard
Yeah.
yesterday. All that
Yep.
rest of that's been happening underground.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
got to go ahead and watch that video from yesterday, the webinar. I didn't get to attend yesterday.
Well,
The recording's in the back office. Did you
yep.
see that?
If
Yeah,
you look under the Leadership Council, you can get the overview by Michael Williams from AIM in Canada. And
okay.
he does, Red Redfern posted it, and he does a really amazing overview of what exactly was said and in the order that it was said. And um, once you read
Okay,
through
great.
that, it'll be like a breeze watching the rest of the 4 hours because you'll already be up to date.
Yeah, it was a long webinar.
Yeah,
Ash went on for,
yeah.
and he even stopped the recording after an hour left. So it was
Oh
crazy.
my
But you learned
goodness.
a lot with that, you know?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I've been on some of the longer ones.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
You get
But
nuggets here and there. You never know.
I think when I signed up, I was like in the 19,000 area.
Hey, I'm gonna get y'all's
Yeah.
opinion. I'm gonna share the screen again. I don't know if y'all seen it or not, but let's watch this real quick. My kids really get a kick out of this. Every time I play it, they just start dancing and twirl around in circles. I play it in the loop. It's that one video that I made recently, so I'm gonna play it here real quick. Let me go
Okay.
back over here.
Alrighty.
It's on our YouTube channel, so I need to hide the floating media controls. Where's our channel? Yeah, here we go. All right, here goes. All right.
Nice. Where'd you get that music from?
It came with the video software that I did a test trial of, and
Okay.
I just made the one video of it and canceled my free trial after that. But yeah, it was worth it. I think it was fun. It was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could do more, but I can't do much on a cell phone. I need to get a damn
I did
laptop.
that on my cell phone.
Did you? Wow.
Yeah, I have to go look and see what is the app again. Let me go look here real quick. So I think it was called Magisto,
Yep.
Magisto.
And it's free for 30 days, right?
I think so, something like that. Yep.
And then, of course, probably a monthly fee after that, which I hate.
Oh yeah,
I
especially if
hate
you
monthly
do the
fees.
premium stuff.
Yeah. Those monthly fees that come up from rear their ugly head the least amount, the best time. You know, it's like you think you got $30 and you're getting ready to pay for something, and then you're like, oh, I just paid a subscription fee. That's what I love about Onpassive. You ain't got to worry about that.
Nope, you pay one time, and the rest is
Yeah.
out of profits.
Yeah. So.
It's gonna be absolutely amazing, fellas. Enjoy
Oh,
this
yeah.
moment. This anticipation, that it will never taste so sweet again. Because once we launch, it'll it'll be well worth every effort that we put into it to this point.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
we can look back on this and be like, wow, I'm so glad I got in it. And other people are going to be kicking themselves in the rear, saying, man, I should have got in there when I did. Could have, but whatever.
Yeah, to each their own. It's not
Yeah,
for everybody.
yeah. A
They'll
lot of
use a
people.
they'll use a product eventually,
Oh
and
yeah,
you
well,
you
they're gonna join one way or another, founder or no founder. They will
exactly.
use our product because it's like it's gonna be undeniable. But a lot of people have to see it and actually use it. They can't
They got to learn the
see.
hard way.
Yeah, exactly. They can't take that leap of faith for some reason, but yet they'll go out there and get them shiny objects. And I know what happens with them, and I've been around on the hamster wheel,
You
and
know
I
what
see
I've
all this
I've
garbage
found is
that.
if the person really has love and care in their heart and
Mhm.
is really listening, it doesn't matter who they are. Once they see any of these recordings that any of us have done
Right,
and told our stories, where we're coming from, what we plan to do together in a whole, as a
right,
as a complete on passive global, I don't even know what to call it. There's not a word for it.
right.
It's so massive and so integrated with making our lives better that, yeah, it's just that there isn't a word for it. Let's come
Yeah,
up with one.
yeah. That's gonna be a hard one, but
I mean,
I have to sleep on that one.
Capmo gets close there. It's
Yeah,
complete automated targeting money
traffic. Yeah.
system,
Hmm.
targeted traffic. Yeah,
Yeah.
complete automated traffic money.
But that's the thing too. I think people say, "Wow, that's just unbelievable. How can that even be possible?" But we know it's possible, but they can't see that. And that's
It's because they
that's
haven't
on
traveled the
them,
journey. Everybody's at their own pace in this journey, and this train is picking up speed, and
big time.
I think it's going to warp speed here real soon. I'll be leaving orbit at warp speed real quick here.
Oh, big time. And I always emphasize this is before launch. We don't even have any products out on the market yet. Wait till we get products on the market. This
Well,
thing's gonna explode, man.
we actually do have products as founders. We get the
Oh
full
yeah, that part.
access
I'm
only
just talking
to the
about
founders.
for the
Um,
public though, when they can do the webinar service and the website builder and all that stuff.
I
It's
know
gonna
what you mean.
blow. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, like Ash was saying, person will be, oh, they just got on this webinar thing. They had to put in their email, and they get an email from the company a couple days later that you've got money in your wallet. Do you want to participate in the system? You can, and any money left over will be in your wallet.
Yeah, and
And
that's the power of it too. I mean, you could actually use money that you haven't even put out, and whatever you made in within on passive, you could use that as your subscription and still have
that's
money left over. That's crazy.
that's going to be absolutely amazing.
That's a slam dunk. I mean, who in the right mind wouldn't do that? It's like it's a no brainer of all no brainers, as far as I'm concerned. I
I don't
mean,
think we should talk too much more about that because I
no, we
believe
won't.
that's confidential information.
Yeah, yeah,
But knowing that we will be able to help any person, any status, all we got to do is, create an email for them if they can't do it themselves, give them the information to log in, and we get their three for them. That's our mission now because we
right,
already got our three. So
right.
let's help as many people get their three and repeat that process as many times as possible.
Hmm.
That's how the true duplication factor is really gonna be key in this thing. So who can we help get their three? That's our next goal, our motive moving forward
Exactly.
here.
Yeah,
I know
and
you're
that's a,
you're in a tough place right now, Kevin, but what an inspiration you are, man. I know from the bottom of my heart that you will have that bliss and abundance that you've been looking for. We all will. And with the hearts
Oh yeah,
that we each have,
yeah.
we'll be able to share tenfold what any of us would have ever been able to do on our own with Onpassive.
Big time. On passive is gonna afford me to actually live my life the way I want to. So even though I'm in a homeless shelter, it doesn't even affect me. I know my future. I know where I'm headed. I'm in it to win it. So it's just a matter of time. That's all, you know. And I thank God for Ash for sharing this with all of us, man. It's going to empower a lot of people in the world. It's very powerful. And
100%.
eventually the whole world will see it, you know. You know, I get upset because people don't see it. I know I can help them, but they don't. They're so narrow-minded or blinded by everything else and sidetracked that they can't even understand the concept. And, you know, I just got to let it go. And later on down the road, I will help them. And they're going to be like, wow, thank you very much. You know,
Who did the song the final countdown? Was that
Europe.
the Scorpions?
No, Europe.
Oh,
The
Europe.
band's called Europe. Yeah. They have a funny
Final
Geico commercial.
countdown.
They do that song. It's the final guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Another
that's
song
what it
is,
is. Launch is happening in 2020,
yeah, big
and
time. And like another song is Frank Sinatra, The Best Is Yet to Come.
or Fly Me to the Moon.
Yeah, that's another one.
I'm halfway
So,
there, guys.
yeah, right. You're getting there. Yeah, it's just so exciting. It's amazing. And I do get to sleep, you know, because I work or whatever. So I have no problem falling asleep. In fact, I sleep like a baby, but I know my future's so bright, it's crazy. Like I gotta wear shades, you know.
Here, you can borrow mine.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Hey, I can see the moon almost.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in such a great place. So, and then you tell people this, they think you're crazy. They already think I'm crazy, anyways. But you know, whatever. It just I don't know. It's like in a homeless shelter. I haven't seen so many happy people in a homeless shelter in all my life, and they know everything. You know, you can't tell them anything different. But yet they're in a homeless shelter. I'm scratching my head. I'm thinking, hello, what's wrong? I don't get it. You know, it's like, and they have no idea what I have, man. They have no clue. But it's just funny looking on the outside in. It's like, wow.
How many of those people have a cell phone and an email address, Kevin?
They got cell phones always on them. I know that. So I imagine they got an email. A lot
Well,
of them can't remember
imagine what we can
password.
do with those people
Exactly.
after launch. You
Yeah,
know,
after lunch. Because they're not going to see the whole thing until they actually see it, and feel it, and all that good stuff, which is fine. And yeah, and I'll be able to change a lot of people's lives, and that's the most beauty of it. You know, I can get what I want, set myself up, but after that, you know, the ability to help somebody who's down and out, that needs help, that wants help, and just go, boom, I can help you out right now. That's priceless to me. And that's the kind of people we need in Onpassive. We need that heart. So I don't mind these people saying, oh, it's been 2 years before you launch and it hasn't launched yet and all that garbage. They're not the right kind of people anyways. You know,
exactly.
we have the right kind of people that have a heart of gold that want to help. And to me,
Another
that's
thing that touched me about yesterday's webinar when Ash mentioned that he's he's got to go over to India shortly after launch in the next couple of months here,
yeah,
and he said one of his main goals is the children in the streets that don't have any shoes or socks and haven't eaten. He's gonna
yeah,
gather them all up and take them to a big banquet, all you can eat style,
yeah,
and then go off and do his little business. And
exactly.
he's
It's
gonna
like
do
he
that
said, he can't
everywhere.
just walk
We
by. You
we
know, he
get
just
to
can't
do
walk by
that
that.
everywhere we go. We could just get
Exactly.
to flood the streets with as much abundance as we can possibly fill it with.
We have
And
the power of Onpassive to do that. You know, that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
It's like boom, or they're gonna be like superheroes, man. It's gonna, like bam.
Like that Bill Musk guy holding the suitcase and he's got the
Yeah.
rocket on his back. In
Yeah.
fact, let's go take a look at that. I'll share my screen again because I wanted to share that as well.
I haven't seen
That's
that.
something cool. Some of these here, let me hide these controls again so I can get up here. Here, come over here. Go down here to Bill Musk's channel. Yeah, check this out. All right, I know he's got videos. There we go. It's the guy that's always on the rocket ship flying to the moon. There he is. See? Let's watch it.
Okay,
They're
yeah.
real short. It's like 4 minutes long. We got a couple minutes to spare here. Let's see if it'll play.
YouTube ads beat Facebook ads every time. Let's
Yep.
face it, Facebook ad costs are going through the roof, and even
There we go. Skip the ads.
Yeah.
This disruption is going to change everything you know about the internet. Change how you use the internet, conduct business online, even offline. How you interact with friends and family, and more. This is going to be huge. This disruption is going to transform the way we do the internet, period. When it's revealed to the world, it could completely revolutionize the internet. Only this time, according to my research, it'll be bigger. If you position yourself ahead before the launch to the mass, you will score very high if you take action before now. You could be looking at massive wealth potential. This chance only comes around once. If you missed out on the rise of the internet, Google, Facebook, or the Bitcoin, you can't afford to miss this. It could be the last chance in your lifetime to truly become part of something in the making. History shows that situations like this are rare for everyday folks to have a shot at something this extraordinary. This technology can pioneer a whole new future, and can send other technologies, even whole companies, into an early grave. Folks who recognize what's happening, and take action, can get very successful. See, each time a situation like this happens, most companies who don't see what's happening, do lose out as old technologies become obsolete. And, more importantly for you, those who seize what's coming ahead of time are the ones who get successful. Mark my words, what's coming is a radical the new interneting, called Onpassive. What happened the first time the introduction of the internet did for those who got on early? I remember AOL when they introduced internet via dial-up connection, for example. This is the next tech that will change the world. Never before have we seen such a drastic change to the internet like this. Because of the way this new technology works, for ordinary people like you and I, this will be godsend. For old platform it's a nightmare. This is a no-brainer to internet users like you and I. This is a radical new way of using the internet. Ash Mafara likely realized the way we use the internet had to completely be reinvent how the world surf and use it. Proof. Ash has already hired the world's best engineers and programmers. Ash can't just launch this platform instantly. He needed the expertise to make it happen. And quietly, over the past few years, Ash has sucked up all the most talented engineers and programmers in the world and is still recruiting. The clock is ticking. This will be one of the biggest internet story you will ever see. You won't want to miss this. More than 228,000 plus paid founders are raving about this. That means you only have a small window left to position yourself before this Onpassive story hits the front pages and everyone knows about it. When that happens, it'll be too late. All the big gurus will have already joined. Trust me, a year from now you'll kick yourself if you put this off. Soft launch ready to happen and big launch to the public before the end of this year 2020. The Onpassive Cat Mo is here, which will bring that comfort that you always dreamed of. Join me, Bill Musk, or get back to the person that connected you here. Please subscribe to our channel, like and comment, hit the bell so you know when we upload new videos. On Passive
Complete
Bill Musk.
automated targeted money. Pretty awesome.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
Get back over here. Pause this. All right. Am I still sharing the screen?
No, we see you in orbit again.
See me in orbit. That's where I
Yeah,
want to be.
you got to get a
In
spacesuit, man.
I know, right? Ash is gonna have to hook me up. My parents live in Florida. They live about 45 minutes west of Orlando in a little town called Leesburg.
Beaver, I know where that. Yep, been there. Close to Cape Canaveral. Close
Well,
enough.
actually, no, it's in Central Florida. It's in Lake County over there. Eustis, Tavares, Claremont, Mount
Yeah,
Dora, straight west on 441, Orange Blossom
yep,
Trail. The OBT. You ever heard
yep.
about
The
that?
OBT, of course. I was raising for it. 441 is in the Tom Petty song too.
Right. What's going on, Edward? Good to see you today, sir. We're just
Edward's
having a
back.
little hangout section today. He
What's
just
up?
got
What's
here. He missed the whole thing. He's gonna have to watch the
Yeah,
replay.
you're late, Edward. We're gonna have to penalize you.
My
You-
apologies.
Don't worry, your pay will be docked.
Yeah.
All right. How you
Just
guys
kidding.
doing?
Fantastic. We got
All
just a
right,
couple more minutes here before they boot us off.
The
We
free
were
version.
just watching some videos here from Bill Musk and checked out a
Okay.
lot of the Onpassive content areas like Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. What I miss? Oh yeah, the Onpassive
I noticed
blogs.
my friend made it tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah,
had a couple rocky roads. I explained earlier in the video. You got to go back and watch now, but
All right, all right.
without going in,
you
well, I
know-
can go into some more details. Like I had a housing issue, so now I'm in a homeless shelter, so I had to do a little transition.
did you
Okay.
get
All
any
is
sleep
good.
last night, Edward?
Oh boy, I was excited, tearful. That you would have sworn it was the night of the lunch.
Oh, I know, right?
Oh my goodness.
It might as well have been.
Yeah, boy, I
There's
don't
probably a
think
few
it can
people that had to change their shorts after that.
Yeah, I don't think it can get better than that, man.
Oh yeah.
It's really something. I was almost afraid that they would have had to get a doctor for Cindy.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
I really
Yeah.
like the O language of
Oh yes,
things
yes.
that's coming out without revealing or saying too much. The
That's the
the
new
O
mantra.
language is about to be Omegas.
Yeah. Amazing.
Omega. There you
When,
go.
Yeah.
when you say how are you, we must say, oh good.
Yeah, right.
That's how it is.
It will be Alpha and Omega. Uh-oh.
OMG, man.
Yeah. How is our new partner?
Who's that?
You got
I see him in the left
Oh,
corner downstairs.
that's James. That's
Williams.
James Williams, yeah.
How are you?
Doing great. How about yourself?
Oh, it cannot be better.
All right.
I'm
Yes,
on
sir.
passive.
Yes, sir. Ready to rock and roll with it.
We're buttering everything up we experienced last night for James because he hadn't got to experience it yet. But I told him to read
Oh,
up
boy.
in the leadership council before he makes a 4-hour commitment.
yeah.
Yeah. It was super last night. Very
But it's
good.
well worth it, and probably not all
yes.
of it's in there.
Oh yeah. It's a good investment in time.
Yeah, if you can make it
Also-
live, that's the best.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nothing
Wow.
like a live webinar on passive.
Well, the meeting is telling me to upgrade or we get kicked out in 10 minutes. So why don't we each give our our reason for being all in it to win it, our why,
But
like we
since
always do.
that's,
And since you were tardy, Edward, you get to go last this
I was
time.
going to say that, but you beat me to it. Yeah, as I always try to say, I have tried everything. When I say everything, I mean everything for the past 15, 20 years. And same old, same old. And my story is not unique. I mean, most people that come on board will tell you that they tried everything. They spent money, they lost groups, they lost confidence. In fact, most people I had given up on this thing. And I saw that, oh,
You're
I
okay.
saw
Keep
this,
talking.
I saw this, I thought that caught you off. I
Nope.
saw this email from Kevin, and I did not know who this bloke was. But I saved it on my desktop, and then I was trying something very similar at the time. And then within a few months, it disappeared. And I said, well, let me go back to that Kevin email. And then that's where this pack started over. That is what brought me back to that internet stuff, you know. And then I've never looked back since. And I don't intend to do that right now. So
Right.
that's about it. If I have to give you my whole story, it will take you maybe 2 more webinars.
Yeah, he got to pay then, so we don't.
But I'm happy to be part of this system and cut me all the way to freedom.
There you go.
100%.
I'm glad you saw the vision, Edward, and joined up underneath
Oh
me. I
yes.
tell you,
I'm
other
glad you
people
picked
they
me
just
out from
don't
the
get it.
crowd.
Yeah, I don't know how you found me, but I was promoting when I first joined. I don't know where I was going, but
You found me, Kevin. You found me. Thank you very
thank
much.
God for it. Thank you for being on the team, man.
Oh yeah.
At least I got somewhat of a team and you know, people that get it. And that's the hard part. I'm talking to people today and they go, oh yeah, I've seen Onpassive. It hasn't launched in 2 years, the same old garbage. And I'm like, when's the last time you've been on a webinar? You know, they have no clue.
Oh
They
boy.
just hate that. And then of course they're trying to let me join their garbage. And I
Oh
already
boy.
know what it's going to be, garbage. I can tell you right now. There's nothing like Onpassive, nothing compares,
Nothing.
period.
There might never
Done.
be again.
Yeah, exactly. It's never been done and never will be done again. You know, they're going to be copycats, but can they really do what Ash is doing? It's a lot of work. It's not just throw up a website. Here you go, join. You know, give us your money. No, there's a lot to it, man. This thing is, you know, people say it's a game changer. I say it's an industry changer. In fact, I'm worried that, you know, Zoom is going to try to shut us down or, you know, we're going to put a lot of people out of business, I think, because who wouldn't want to join Onpassive once they find out what it's all
To
about?
shut us down, they'll have to shut off everybody one by one, and that's
Yeah,
impossible.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're here to stay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. We've got 6 more minutes left. Um,
Uh-oh.
Kevin, why don't you give us your breakdown on the in it to win it causation? I know you're kind of living it right now,
Yeah, exactly. My wife is
but
like, get me out of this homeless shelter. But, you know, again, like I said, I've been doing this for 10 years because I tried to follow my dream to become a drummer. And it just never happened. And I never had a backup plan. And, you know, and I've been working menial jobs, minimum wage, not enough to pay the rent. I lived in LA, San Francisco. I live in Miami now. Great places to live, but you can't afford to live there because everybody else wants to live there. It's like kind of like a paradise. So,
they got
yeah,
really big margaritas over on the strip, though. Those
oh
things
yeah,
are like a half a gallon of freaking margarita. Holy cow!
yeah, it's crazy, man. Margaritaville, man.
Yep.
It's what was I gonna say? Yeah, so basically, I mean, I was never a big money guy. Like I don't need 5 Lamborghinis and 10 mansions. I just want to not worry about money anymore. And when I first saw Ash's, to be honest, I saw the graphic turn $25 into $2 million a month that you posted, which would make me think I'm greedy, but I'm not. I just don't want to worry about money, and I want recurring income.
If
A
you
lot of
got
these,
$2 million a month, your money is the last thing you're worrying about.
exactly. I can actually enjoy my life and do what I want when I want, and help other people in the process. Those are my 3 things. That's all I care about, you know.
Yeah.
And enjoy life and travel. You know, it's no fun. There's a lot of things you can't do without money. The money isn't everything, but it gives you the ability to do a lot more than you could
Yeah.
without it. I know what it is like without money. Believe me, you can't do much. But
There's a
with it,
certain quality of life that everyone will be able to have a fair chance at for once in their lives. By
exactly, and not only financial freedom, time freedom. Like these gurus that have these programs, you have to keep
exactly.
promoting,
Yeah.
or you don't get any more money in. Ash should set up the system compensation-wise correctly to where it's recurring and it builds bigger and bigger and better. It's
Do it
amazing.
once and it's a done deal.
Set it and forget it, baby.
Better than the Ronco oven.
Yeah, exactly. Or the Ron Propel hairspray or whatever you're doing.
All right. Hair club for men.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy.
Well, fellas, we're dwindling down here to the last 3 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign us off here and kind of give you my reason for the whole all in it to win it Catmo style with Onpassive.
Yeah.
My reason, my why is I have been in this realm, in this niche of the MLM network marketing, whatever you want to call it, since I was a teenager. My mom and my stepfather were avid MLMers back in the day, and even put me through private school and some college. But due to one of their MLMs that they were doing at the time kind of failing, and you know the story, not working out in the end, I wasn't able to finish my college degree. I was going to be in music education. Not saying it was entirely their fault, but you know, um, it it wasn't in my ability to be able to provide that to myself at that time. And now the paradigm is totally about to shift for anyone anywhere, for as far as education goes. Anyone anywhere can learn and know anything, no matter their status in life, and
Right.
they can become part of something bigger than just a pocket full of cash and going and traveling around and blowing a bunch of money, gambling. I mean, this truly could be a lifesaver for many people. And I really look forward to the day when we're able to do that, um, all on ourselves. So, with that being said, I couldn't be any more in it to win it for everyone else. And just want to bid everyone a good week. We'll see you next week. And just remember, Bosto Catmo, be of service to others with Catmo, complete automated targeted money. All right, everybody, take care. We'll see you next
All
All
right.
the
time.
best. All the best.
See you, Trevor. See you, Edward. See you, James.
Y'all have a good one.
You too, James. Have a good one.